Hello everyone and welcome to a video from A.P.S or rockandroll100fm.com or Anthony Phillips Stone. You can find my music on YouTube and other places like that. Yesterday, I'm going to use my radio face to make a video. Because yesterday, I kid you not, in a few days before, last week or so, these little schmucks thought they was going to bully me around like boo-hoo, like I'm going to cry because you're calling me ugly. Well, I wasn't born with this ugly face. But in second grade, I blew up to become a big boy, first or second, I don't remember when, but it was back then, and this big bully, he was 5'9", his name was, little Artie, I will call him. He was bullying me around, he was holding me over toilets and everything else. And over that year period, I grew up. I blew up. I blew up to 5'9", just the same size as him, but I was fat. So I was not only tall, I was fat and tall. And I started getting a little chubby. And I was kind of normal in kindergarten, just a little belly. Then I got chubby. Then when I got in first grade, I was fat and chubby, little. But then when I grew up, I became the big fat man like I am now. So right now, I'm 45 pounds smaller than I was in third grade. So right now I'm anywhere from 298 to 300 pounds. I'm still losing. And I'm doing that slowly with, let me pick them up here, these things here, whatever you call these resistant bands, and some weights. If I could get down and get them, I can't get down that far. But anyways, I'm doing it slowly and surely, and then I did it through boxing. I lost some 20 pounds that way. So I'm not your little average little schmuck. You can't bully me on looks. Boo-hoo, you made fun of me, so what? Oh yeah, I'm responding to it. I'm not going too much longer, though. I just wanted to let you know you won't never silence me for that way, because if I will speak out against murderers, like Hillary Clinton, I'm definitely not going to fear some little schmuck on the internet making fun of me. I mean, I can live through that. I mean, I had people pick on me my whole life. Boo-hoo, it's not going to hurt me any. It didn't even hurt me back then. There's this one little boy who I deliberately stay out of school because I got tired of him. But he later on admitted that he was just repeating what he was hearing there. But all the little schmucks saying that didn't have the courage to say it to my face. He eventually admitted that that's what he was doing. He's repeating what he was hearing. And he told me when he was leaving my area, he told me, I really thought of you as a friend, and I'm glad you're still my friend even though I was mean to you. I said, well, I forgot about that. I really did forget about it. My daddy actually threatened to whoop his ass in front of the teachers. And they didn't like that too well. He told his mama, he said, I'll go to jail to beat his ass if you won't beat his ass for me. Because he's not going to bully my kid around. Now, I wasn't really as bullied as they thought I was. I just didn't do nothing. I didn't fight. But there was this one time I did sock this kid in the nose, and the teacher didn't even believe me because I never did fight. This was before this happened. This is the year before. This was the third grade before when I was in Miss McFarland's class. I got failed in the third grade because I slept through class a lot of times. Artie was failed too a lot of times, but he was older. Indeed, he was about a year or two older than me. I had to get tired there. My arms got tired holding this stick, a schmuck stick I bought. The schmuck stick to hold this phone, because my head's so big it won't fit in the camera. But you can go ahead and make your fun. You're not going to stop me. You're not going to stop my podcast. It'll take more than that. Ridicule don't stop me. Because they tried that in the early 2000s and it failed. Of course, what they attacked me on more than anything was my Christianity. And I never expected that. I'm telling you, when I got on the internet, I thought my looks would definitely be made fun of. Not my Christianity. But you know what? I learned wrong. And now I'm used to it. Now I've even gotten just as mean as they are. I mean, I don't even cry anymore. I used to sort of cry and think, God, they're persecuting me. But now I think, hallelujah, praise God, they're persecuting me. Because that means I'm not with them. You know what I'm saying? Amen. I'm not with them. I'm not with them. I'm not with their abortion. I'm not with their gay rights. I'm not with their gay marriage. That's not right. And will never be right. I'm not one of them churches that's accepting gay marriage. You're saved through the belief in Jesus Christ. There's no works. I'm not in with that crowd either. I'm not in with the religious schmuck crowds who holler you got to work to heaven. You don't have to work for heaven. You don't have to do a damn thing for heaven. And that is right. You don't have to do a damn thing. Indeed, you're damning yourself when you try to do something, because God don't like that. He wants you to believe on his son, Jesus Christ, who did it all at the cross. And go and ask the thief on the cross. Go read his testimony. He said, we're here because we deserve to be. This man done no wrong. And he asked Jesus to forgive him, and Jesus told him he would be in his kingdom. He would be in paradise. He'd be in paradise. That's what he said. He'd be in paradise. We don't know if he's in the kingdom or not. From what I can tell, you got to work to be in the kingdom. That's just what I think. I don't know. I'm no Bible scholar, so I can't tell you that. Dan Bedini done a good video on this. He even read what all the Catholics believe. And you know what? It actually shocked me. They actually do believe in Jesus. But the problem is they believe in Jesus, but all this stuff has to come before you even get to Jesus. You just got to do all this stuff. He was reading it. He was reading what the charismatics believe and all that, and the baptisms and the tongues and all that. And he done a real good video on that. He's truthradioshow.com, and his name's Dan Bedine, the Infowars. You can look for him that way on YouTube. He done a good video. I almost shared that video if I can find it. Problem was I was on my Roku when I seen it. And I tried to search on it. I couldn't find it in the search. I'm going to try to find it later and share it. He did a very, very, very good video on salvation and what you must do to be saved. And what do? You believe in Jesus Christ. That means you don't have to be good. You don't have to be perfect. Now, you should be. Now, I'm not telling nobody. I'm not going, because he said anybody who done that was the least in the kingdom. And I probably will be the least. Because if I can't do it, I don't do it. And if I can do it, I do it. But I don't never do anything just so I can brag off to men what all good I'm doing. But I wasn't born with this little ugly face I got now. It's a littler than it was. A few years ago, I had a chin real big. It looks bigger on this camera than it does in life. When you see it in life, it's not really quite as horrendous as it looks. But it was bigger. So I'm just thankful. I got up to 383. You think you're going to make me cry? Me? Coming from 383, then 362. And now, at the doctor's office the other day, I was 301 with clothes on, with the clothes off, meaning no heavy clothes on. My clothes are heavy. I wear big clothes. I was 298 a few days before I weighed. Now, it's possible I gained 2 or 3 pounds. That's normal. One thing that's wider and all this other stuff. But I was 298 to 301. That's 3 or 4 pounds there. I don't know what I weigh now. I should weigh and let the scale hear it, because it talks. If I had the scale in here right now, I would see what I am. But I'm not going to let you bully me around, because I've been doing good for a disabled man. A man who can't do much. I'm doing damn good. And I've done perfect to think that I'm way littler or way smaller than I was in 3rd grade. So DDP always tells you to keep up a good attitude. I don't do the DDP yoga. I wouldn't have nothing against it. Indeed, I love DDP's yoga. He's helped a lot of people with that. I watch his videos and everything. It encourages me. Because I'm going to tell you, there's a lot of motivational speakers out here. But DDP really does care about the people that he helps. You can tell. That's why I like him. Joe Osteen, he's a motivator too. He's a guide motivator. He's one of those Christian motivators. But I don't think he cares about people even like DDP does. Now with that, I'm going to close. Thank you for listening. You're not going to get me, schmucks. You're not going to get me, schmucks. Make it fun. Make it fun. I don't care. Keep it coming. I can take it. Woo! Woo! I've always been a fan of Ric Flair. Woo! Woo! You sit there? Woo! I've always been a fan of Ric Flair. And this man here, too. Cowboy James Storm. He's been doing good for himself, too. He's been working out. He's got himself in good shape. And then, of course, when I was young, see if I can get him over here, Billy Kidman. I was a big fan of Billy Kidman on WCW. Thank you for watching.